Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is a beer from Bell's. This is Hopslam Ale. This is a double IPA coming in at 10%, brewed with Pacific Northwest hops and also with an addition of honey. This is one of the hypest beers from them and one of the highest rated beers from them. Now you might notice that it comes in a can, so they're doing cans now, and also they're doing 5-liter mini kegs. I've actually previously reviewed this beer. I'll post a link to that. Haven't been a huge fan of this beer, but hey, new batch. I'm really excited, and let's see what I think about it. So let's dig in. So yeah, beer comes in this kind of medium amber color, nice and clear, very rich kind of amber kind of color to that. Nice fluffy head on that. Wow. Let's get the aroma on this. Yep. And I don't even have this that cold anymore. Made sure to warm it up a little bit. Same issue with the batch that I had 2 years ago. It really is not that aromatic. For such a hyped double IPA, for such a well-regarded beer, you'd imagine that the aromatics wouldn't have issues. It's a really aromatically challenged double IPA. This can, I believe, is like about a week fresh. I mean, I get the fruitiness underlying it, but it really is, you have to look for it. It really isn't that obvious. But yeah, I'm getting sweet grapefruit, a little bit of tropical fruit, a little bit of this kind of pineapple kind of thing, lots of pine, this dank resinous thing, lots of green, sticky dank pine. But also a nice soft sweetness in there as well. Maybe a little bit of that honey sweetness, but you're certainly getting this kind of caramel and bready sweetness. Smells pretty appealing, but again, just not very explosive. Cheers. So they certainly have this at a good temperature. This is pretty much where you should serve a double IPA, have it around probably 45 to 50 degrees. And I was surprised that the aromatics were not hitting it, but being on point. On the palate, it's a lot more enjoyable now. Up front, it's this melange of pine and intense fruitiness. Lots of grapefruit. Sweet pineapple, a little bit of mango action, really nice up front, but then again, more of that dank pine needle kind of action, resin qualities throughout. Nice soft, chewy mouthfeel. You get a little bit of sweetness, but it really is nice and chewy. Onto a little bit more caramel sweetness, nice breadiness in the middle. Then it smacks onto that familiar double IPA bitterness, intense kind of grapefruit peel, pine thing going on. A nice mixture of, again, fruitiness and pine action. Glides away pretty nicely for 10%. You really don't taste too much alcohol. The sweetness is, pulled back a little bit. Wow. At 10%, the mouthfeel is really nice. You bump up the alcohol. You're bumping up the mouthfeel as well. Really nice and chewy and smooth is really what I'm getting for this 10% double IPA. And the balance of fruitiness is pretty nice. It's a nice combination of, again, pineapple, mango, lots of grapefruit throughout, yellow grapefruit flavors, bitter grapefruit peel, a little bit of orange kind of quality, but then you're smacked onto just this kind of like intense kind of pine quality. So it's like a familiar kind of grapefruit, tropical flavor combined with pine. As the beer moves on, the pine sort of overtakes that fruitiness, and then you're smacked, and then it goes and it sticks onto the palate at the finish. Quite nice. As I drink it more, there's this kind of green kind of flavor going on, a little bit of this kind of green herbaceous thing, nice, and a little bit of a spiciness is going on as well, lingering more spiciness, lingering more pine on the finish. Really impressed, yeah. Really a good drink for 10%. Loving the mouthfeel. Loving, again, that combination of fruitiness and pine action. Enjoying it a lot more than previous. As for rating, this beer gets a 98, by the way, on Beer Advocate. Pretty enjoyable. Let's go with a 93. Good stuff. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's as good as how far it's hyped, but it's still really strong for this kind of old school kind of double IPA style. It executes it pretty well. I really wish it was less aromatically challenged, but on the palate, really wonderful balance, awesome mouthfeel. You really don't detect the 10% really Really well done beer. So yeah, there you go. I was semi-converted. I've been semi-converted onto Hopslam. Awesome stuff. So let me know what you guys think about this batch of Hopslam. Yeah, I'm liking this. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.